listen to me, because what I'm about to tell you is the difference between keeping the money you worked your entire life for and handing a massive chunk of it over to the IRS on a silver platter. You have spent decades saving. You've been disciplined. You've denied yourself things so that one day, you could leave a legacy for your children or your grandchildren. But the rules of the game have changed, and if you are sitting there thinking your heirs can just stretch that IRA out over their lifetime like we used to do, you are making a mistake you cannot afford to make. It is 2026. The Secure Act and Secure 2.0 aren't new anymore, they are the law of the land. And for many of you watching, the 10-year rule is the biggest threat to your family's financial security. I want you to imagine your daughter. She's in her 40s or 50s, she's in her peak earning years, and then she inherits your $500,000 IRA. Under the old rules, she could take tiny bits out over 30 or 40 years. But now? The IRS says, no, thank you. We want our cut, and we want it fast. For most non-spouse beneficiaries, that's your kids, your grandkids, your siblings, that money must be entirely gone from that account by December 31st of the 10th year following your death. Now, here is where the fear sets in, and rightfully so. People are asking me, Susie, does that mean they just wait until year 10 and take it all? No! That is exactly what you don't want to do. If they wait until year 10 to take a $500,000 distribution, they are going to get slammed into the highest tax bracket possible. They could lose 35% or 40% of that money in a single year. Is that what you wanted for them? To work for the government? Of course not. And here is the kicker that is confusing everybody in 2026, the IRS finally cleared up the annual RMD mess. If you, the original owner, had already started taking your required minimum distributions, if you were already 73 or older when you passed, your beneficiary cannot just sit on that money for 10 years. They must take annual distributions in years 1 through 9, based on their own life expectancy, and then empty whatever is left in year 10. If they miss even one of those annual payments, the penalty is 25%. 25%! That is a slap in the face to your hard work. But wait, what if you haven't started your RMDs yet? Then your heirs have a choice. They don't have to take money out in years 1 through 9, but they still have to empty it by year 10. But just because they can wait doesn't mean they should. I want you to be smart. I want you to be strong. I want you to be secure. The actionable takeaway here is strategy. If you are the one inheriting, you need to look at your tax bracket today. If you're in a low bracket now but plan to retire in 5 years, maybe you wait a bit. If you're at the top of your career, you might want to spread those withdrawals out evenly over the 10 years to keep from jumping into a higher bracket. And if you are the one leaving the money, you need to ask yourself, is a traditional IRA the best thing to leave behind? Maybe you should be looking at a Roth conversion right now. Yes, you'll pay the taxes today, but you are giving your children a gift of tax-free income for 10 years. You are protecting them from a future where tax rates will likely be higher than they are today. You have to face the truth. The stretch IRA is dead. The 10-year clock is ticking. Don't let your legacy be a tax bill. Get your house in order, talk to your kids, and make sure they understand that this money comes with a deadline. Because when it comes to your money, what you don't know will hurt you.